Hi, welcome back to the channel. I got a random email the other day from a producer called The Him, who said he really liked my stuff and he wanted me to review one of his plugins and give a non-biased review. It's a new plugin by him. Funny enough, his name is The Him, and he's a really famous producer. He's worked with a lot of people like Tiesto, amongst others. If I just pull up his little profile, there's a lot of releases by a lot of people here and remixes and stuff. He's done loads. Anyway, what does this plugin do? Right, first of all, it is a visualizer. And it does the left and the right. But at the moment I've got it set on mid, so you've got left, right, mid and sides. But for now we'll just stick on mid. And you can see, I can see my whole song. So this is good for dynamics, if you're compressing. You can see the result straight away. And we have a frequency, so we can say nothing below 200 Hertz. Well, that's what we want to look at. We want to look at 200 Hertz and below. So we'll put the sub on. So now we're looking at the waveform 200 Hertz and below. And let's have a look 100 and below. Double click. Nice. Little tweak there. What we could deal with, that's just where I've made a sub sweep in. And then we've got a warning, and we're going to have a warning that we don't want to hear anything below. Well, this is a sub we're listening to, so let's solo something off, like the drums. And I want a warning if there's anything below 30 Hertz. So my snare has something below 30 Hertz. So let's go to the snare. It's microtonic. So let's go to microtonic. Where is it? So this is an old tune, an old release, and this is before it got released as well. So you can see, look, massive. Now let's have a look. Completely gone. So if I take that EQ off, see the little green bit? Let's amplify this. You can see there's a little green bit. And that's telling us that there's something in 30 Hertz there. Every time the snare hits off. Cut it off. And the snare looks cleaner as well. We're actually clipping there as well. So there's a difference. You can go too far with cutting. But again, I can't really try and mix it down on these headphones because I haven't got Ableton set up in the best resolution at the moment to be able to record this video. I've had to change my drivers around to make it work with OBS. But beyond that, what else can we do with this program? Got it on master. Let's have a look at the sub, because that's what it's made for, right? Right, so it's giving me that I'm getting something below 30 Hertz there. So let's have a look. If I put a little bit of release on this sound, doesn't seem to be doing it at the end. Let's see what happens now. It's gone. So just little clicks and pops will cause sub-frequencies. So this is something to be aware of. So this program is really, really, really handy. I mean, not just as a spectrum analyzer, I mean, a visualizer. The fact that you can resize it as well. Let's pull down the volume. That's something that could be fixed. So that could be my Windows doing that. There we go. Really useful as a spectrum, as a visualizer. But the ability to be able to say, right, I want you to warn me if there's anything in the 30 Hertz, or I just want to look at everything below 200 Hertz in the sub range and see what that looks like, see if there's any peaks and troughs. Something's going on there in the back. If we look at the back, we'll find where it is. So it's around here. Just before it gets into the next bar. So that could just be a case of lowering the kick drum volume there, if there's a kick there. Must be on another channel. So there could just be a case of, right, let's have that lower. I mean, it's already distorted and I can hear it, but right, so there tells me that it's not the kick drum because it's still doing it. So I'd move on to the bass or sub, I reckon. Where's that sub? There. So it's just a sub, and it'll probably be the note because some notes are more powerful than others. See, that won't hit through your speakers so much as it's more solid. So let's turn that down. Straight away it looks better. So now let's have a look at the whole tune again. Look at that big one. Could be another sound. Probably the big synth. Yeah, so it's that. So there, if we take away some of the sub, you can see I've got a big hump there. But let's take away. That's more for sound designing purposes, but now let's have a look at this Sub Ninja and see if it's done its job. There we go. What you can also do is get this to warn you. Anything below 70, let me know. Let's listen to the crash cymbal. Nothing there. The fill, about the little toms. So that. Let's take out some low frequencies. just before it drops. That note is still too hard. Let's try taking the kick out for a second. Yep, it's that kick. And right there, we solved the problem. Yeah, so this plugin is really good. The resizing is excellent. The warning is excellent. The sync, I think it just like it carries on. So when you press sync, sync just makes it start from the beginning, I think. Oh right, it syncs it to the beginning of your actual clip. That's brilliant. Pretty much say that's perfect. You can do the left and the right of stuff, like I said. It's just easier with bass to monitor the mid because it's predominantly mono, the low end. And you can do the sides of stuff, which is interesting. Beyond that, there is something else I saw him talk about, which was show wave info. You can also hold control, by the way, and just hover over anything and sort of zoom in and out, which is excellent. And they've got a little scroll bar as well. Alt does that, does it? Okay, so let's zoom in. And then you can move left and right, which is really nice. This will be useful for when you're making kick drums and stuff. That's quite cool. There isn't too much more to say about this, man. Is this a useful tool? Yes, this replaces SMXoscope, which I've been using up until now, if I can find it. This one. Stick this on the master as well. Honestly, as a utility, I don't see anything else that does this. I definitely give it a 10 out of 10. There'll be a link in the description for this plugin. It's out in February, but you'll get a discount on my channel using the code. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for your time, and I'll see you soon.